Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to tell you how to do Z ordering tricks within Figma, because currently in the current state Figma does not support auto layouting and Z ordering. When you want to overlap one auto layout on top of the other auto layout inside another auto layout and make one on top of the other. So let's crack on. This is what I want to achieve. I want to have a top part that includes the text, the label, whatever. I want a triangle that sticks below and overlaps the content below. It can be any content, whatever, but I want visually this. And I want everything to have auto layout. So when I stretch, put content inside, delete content, everything responds perfectly and nicely. So how we tackle this? So I have built already parts for my example. We have a top part which on its own responds perfectly to whatever I enter. Auto layout is set up. I have a bottom part which does the same. Auto layout works, it responds to whatever I do. And I have a master component which combines these two. Also perfectly responds to the input and the width change. Nice. But I still haven't achieved the result I want. I want this triangle to go underneath. No, I mean this triangle to go on top. The first thing that you might think that we want to do is to, I don't know, remove the background from here, add a rectangle just underneath the label up to the separated line. But you can see, because I have an auto layout there, it's impossible to achieve. I need to break the auto layout in order to do that. And still the triangle will not stick on top of the content. So let me Ctrl Z everything back. Another thing that you might say, like out of the box, yeah, just have this as a separate component separated with the triangle as a separate component. That's how you'll be able to have a white background here and have an auto layout. This is separate, perfect, but still it will not solve the Z order issue. If I'll place it within the master component, I'll place the separator separately, I'll place the content. You see, it's still not overlapping. So yeah, this approach doesn't work too. So what's the heck, you might ask? Easy. You just navigate to your top part, you find your separator auto layout, you make it have fixed height and make it 1 pixel. Then you need to disable clip content, so the actual content that is bigger than the container will stick out of it. So I disable it and I see my triangle. Nice. So right now the top part's component edge ends here, but the triangle is sticking out. Cool. I guess everything is solved. No, because if I'll navigate to here, I'll see that I still don't see my triangle. What's the issue? Why don't we see the arrow? The arrow is actually there. If I'll delete the bottom bar, you can see the arrow, but when I put it back, we don't see the arrow. And the thing is that the bottom part has a higher Z order than the top part. Why is that? Well, this is how Figma renders stuff. And actually the Z order is reflected here in the layers list. So the stuff that is on top of the list has a higher Z order than the stuff on the bottom of the list. So the bottom part has a higher Z order than the top part, but we need it to be inversed, right? So what if we will drag two stuff and switch places? Bam, a second problem. Second problem is that this list also defines the order in which the items are rendered within the auto layout. So the stuff that is all the way in the bottom is the first one in the auto layout. It's rendered the first. So bottom part is below, but it's rendered the first. Top part is higher, so it's rendered lower in auto layout. So this is the issue. The Z order in layers is the opposite to auto layout order in the layers list. So how do we fix that? We need to inverse auto layout. So let me put this back how it was when we assembled. And in order to invert the auto layout, you just select the component, you take the bottom part or the top part, and you just do this. You just flip it like this. Bam. Now, these two are inverted. The bottom part is on top. The top part is below. We just drag it on top. We set a, after we drag, we break the hug content, so we need to reset the hug content. We reset the hug content. So by flipping the auto layout order, we made sure that the Z order matches the auto layout order, and we managed to achieve what we want. So the top part is on top and has a higher Z order, and the bottom part is below in auto layout and it has a lower Z order. So now everything works. So you stretch. Oh, you actually need to inverse this also. I forgot. Yeah, of course. It's response. Everything works perfectly as intended. So right, guys, this was a quick hack to do the Z ordering thing in Figma. I hope you liked this. Stay tuned for more. Please subscribe, press likes, whatever you want. Bye.